From Connie, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Sean Newcomb gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Once more. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First offering on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a ball. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Nick Tepish, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really...
Taken high and deep to right. Richard going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tepish has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 23 for him thus far, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, this ball club has to be hoping they're going to see a turnaround from Nick Markakis. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. In previous meetings against Nick Tepish, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting center, second baseman, Ozzie.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ozzie Albies batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Obviously, this is the pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Striding in, Lane Adams. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Albies is on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Fouled away. Smoke playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Another 0-2 home. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So the base is empty here with one away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Steve Pearce now,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, Lane Adams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
1 ball, no
Ball
strikes.
1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Sean Newcomb.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Two out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
In now, Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Russell Martin now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Nick Tepish. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taking strike 1 on the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it will not, as he reaches down to his shoe tops to pull this one in. Nice play.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Devin Travis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line.
No, that's a foul ball.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis coasts under it, and that retires the side. One left for Toronto. Still down 3-0. So digging in now, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Pierce coming on. He's there and records the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Schimpf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High pop up. Smoke will put this one away, and the side is retired. So nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Missed with a breaking ball.
Yeah.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Down the third baseline. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Digging in, Lane Adams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1.
1 strike.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Pillar's there. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Steve Pearce goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Changeup in for a strike.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them
All
beat
four. Take your
He
base.
loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's down to third. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pierce comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Now the 3-0 offering, and it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is there for it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 4, the Jays 0. Kendrys Morales will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Kendrys Morales.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Devin Travis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Devin Pilar.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here now the 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Tap down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Dan Barnes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24.
Ready for another.